welcome to this lesson on the fine old French-Canadian reel La Grande Chaine. I hope I've said that right. I think it means the big chain. And I've had to learn this tune for my Morris side. And I've seen a few videos on YouTube, a couple of banjo ones. It works really well on the banjo, and of course it's a really good fiddle tune as well. But we're going to learn it on this DG Melodeon in the key of G. There are no notes on the D row whatsoever, so everything's played on the G row, so it's pretty straightforward. Tunes don't have to be incredibly complicated with loads of chords, loads of row crossing to be fun to play. This is really good fun to play. Don't think it's that hard, maybe a few little tricky things. This is good practice for you if you're starting to get somewhere with this instrument. Let's look at the very beginning. The A part, it's like I say, key of G, so all the F's are sharpened. It says pos -1, that's your starting position. If I say pos H on a fourth button start like this, that means my first finger is on the root note, the G, button 4, and the fingers 2, 3 and 4 are placed sequentially underneath that. Pos -1 is my code for coming back one from that, so I'm on buttons 3, 4, 5 and 6. If you've got a third button start, you'll be 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 4/4 timing, 4 beats the bar, and I've set the metronome to 140 beats per minute. Let's have a listen to that. So there it is, fairly brisk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But of course you don't have to play it that fast. By all means slow it down and then build your speed up gradually. A lot of people ask me why I use this Castanari Lily more than any other instrument, and the simple answer is that it's nice and light. Very lightweight, only weighs about 4 pounds, and you can sit and play it and hold it and figure things out for hours, whereas some of my heavier boxes are quite tiring. That's the simple answer. And I do really like the sound, even though it's only a single reed per button on the right hand side. I still think it sounds really nice. It's got a very distinctive piping sort of sound. In the A part there are only 2 chords, G and D. All these tunes have slightly different versions. The fiddle versions and the banjo versions I've seen have slightly different tunes to mine, and that is the kind of beauty of folk music, that people take the tune, change it slightly, and I think that's great. I think the variety of that is wonderful. So we're going to start with bar number 1. It's a proper full bar of 4 beats, and let's look at the right hand side first of all. So it's button number 5 on my instrument. It might be button 4 for you if you've got a third button start. More and more fourth button start is becoming more popular on these Melodeons, but an awful lot of Melodeons are still third button start, so just be careful of that, be aware of that. So finger number 3 in my pos -1, like this, and we've got a crotchet, 2 quavers and then 4 quavers, so you count that 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's the timing, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. So a single crotchet which takes up the whole of the first beat, and then you've got 2 quavers on beat 2, 2 quavers on beat 3, 2 quavers on beat 4. And notice how they're grouped together. Those last 4 quavers are beamed across the top. Now you've got push, push, pull, push, pull, push, push. And you can see 3 dagger symbols underneath the 3 of the notes, because you can just hang on to the button without repressing it to play those notes. Like that. So for instance, those second, third and fourth notes of the bar can be sounded by just pressing the button once. So you can go, see, like that. But if you want to repress them, of course that's up to you. So it's B, B again, pull out to get the C, push in again to get the B, and then the button above on the pull will give you A, same button pushed in will give you G. So again, another one of those moments where you can just hang on to the button to get the 2 notes and then return to the start note of the bar, which is B. The main problem with playing in the way that I play, holding onto the buttons, letting the bellows sound the notes if you like, is that it's harder to control. So what's the timing, what's the tempo? Make sure it is a strict 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. The left hand for that bar, very simple, G bass, G chord, G bass, G chord on the 4 beats of the bar. G bass is the one nearest the floor on the outside row, and I use finger 4, and the G chord, the little G there on the music, that's the button above, same row. So very simple, typical umpa. And that is your first bar. Notice I play fairly flat fingered. A lot of people play arched, that's fine, but I tend to play in this style, and my thumb is round the back of the fingerboard.